This is the new Smart ForTwo, and it's got two claims to fame. The first is that it's got the tightest turning circle of any mainstream car currently on sale. The second is that it's also the shortest car currently on sale. Do you know what? It's starting to make me feel like a little bit dizzy.
This is the second generation Smart ForTwo, and it shares many of its mechanical bits with the Renault Twingo, albeit with a shortened two-seater body. So its engine is at the back, which means that under the bonnet there is room to store, well, not a lot really.
However, for a car that's less than 270 centimetres long, the boot is reasonably practical now, as long as you're not expecting it to be like a Mercedes E-Class. It's all right. Look, you can open up the glass window if you just need to load smaller items. There we go, that's nice and easy. And then if you want to load larger items, you just pull up this handle and fold the bottom part of the tailgate down, and let's say you need to just take a break while you think about how you're going to fit all your stuff into this small boot. You can take a rest on it. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, that's a bit annoying having that there, it's eating into space. Don't worry, that's removable. So too, of course, is the parcel shelf, and it's very easy to remove, which is handy. Now let's say you've gone to IKEA, you've bought some flat pack furniture, you're like, oh no, I forgot I've got a smart car. You don't need to worry about that either, because you can fold down the front passenger seat.
As for in-cabin storage, well, apart from the tiny glove box, it's pretty good. The door bins can hold a 2-litre bottle, there's a little drawer in the passenger footwell, you get 2 cup holders up front and another one towards the back which doubles as a mobile phone holder.
Standard equipment on the Smart ForTwo includes climate control and Bluetooth. The upgraded premium model gets this screen in the centre of the dash. It has satellite navigation and rear parking sensors. But I actually think the normal stereo is good enough, especially as you can get a cradle for your mobile phone and then use it to run the car stereo, digital radio, various apps, and even satellite navigation.
And that brings us on to the ForTwo's interior, which is just so full of character. In fact, this one feels like you're sitting in a Nike trainer. It's well built too, and you can choose from a range of colours.
The Smart ForTwo is a brilliant little car for driving in town. And then there's that turning circle, because you can do U-turns wherever you like. Check this out. Hee hee, look, there we go. So yeah, that's ace if you're someone like me who's a little bit indecisive and doesn't know if they want to be going that way, or maybe, no, I definitely want to go this way again. Yeah, this way is much better.
To help prevent accidents, lane keeping assist is optional, while a collision warning system is standard across the range, as is ISOFIX fittings for the passenger seat, hill hold control, and a system which auto-corrects the steering in high crosswinds.
This latest ForTwo gets 2 new engines. They're both 3-cylinder petrols, and they'll both return over 67 miles per gallon, apparently, and they're both free from road tax. Now, the 1 litre, which is the less powerful one, is actually fine for around town, and there's also a 900cc turbo which is more powerful, which is slightly better on the motorway.
Both these engines are better than the one in the old ForTwo, and you can get them with either a manual or a slick dual clutch automatic.
At higher speeds, the ForTwo really does start to feel out of its depth. For instance, you've got those 3-cylinder engines right behind your ears, so when you work them, they start to make a bit of a racket. But most of all, the thing that I notice is you get this weird tyre roar that seems to echo around the back of the cabin. It's really, really odd.
Then there's the handling. While fine in town, the vague steering doesn't exactly inspire confidence on a twisty road, and the short wheelbase gives a very fidgety, bumpy ride.
Tell you the truth, there are a few things that bug me about this Smart. For instance, for the speedo, you've got red dials with a red needle, and it's quite hard to see sometimes what speed you're doing at a quick glance. And if you want to know your revs, you have to look over here to this kind of flimsy rev counter. So where's the temperature gauge? Is it probably down by my ankles or something? Maybe it's here on the trip computer. So there we go, let's cycle through. Is it there? Yeah, it's there, thank God. Actually, let's have a look what my MPG is. Look, it's about 36 miles per gallon.
Finally, there's the price, because the ForTwo is quite a bit more expensive than rivals such as a Hyundai i10. But then, like with the Fiat 500, you are paying for extra style and character. which this Smart has in abundance.
If you click above my head, you can go to our website for the very latest prices on the Smart ForTwo. If you click here, you can watch our video review of the Fiat 500, or here for the Toyota Aygo. Please click on our logo to subscribe to our channel, and if you're watching on mobile, don't worry, just click the links below the video. They do exactly the same thing.